G'day throttlers, welcome back to the channel. Now this week is a little bit of a mixed bag. We go to a motorcycle parts swap meet with SABOTAGE Motorcycles in at St. Peter's. I'll take you on a behind the scenes episode with Biker Talk. I was lucky enough to be interviewed by Biker Talk about me, about my bike and my passion for motorcycles. I took my camera along so you can see a little bit of what goes behind the scenes with a professional crew, not a hack like me. And stick around to the end because we'll chat about the new Harley Davidson Electra Glide Revival. Now this is a polarizing bike. Some people are loving it, some people are hating it, but stick around and I'll let you know what I think. SABOTAGE Motorcycles is a custom motorcycle builder in the inner west of Sydney in a little suburb called St. Peter's. This happens to be their first swap meet ever and it was a super success.
When you walk in a talk, I can see a child melting under the shades, and you fall off a glove like a mad cat. Throw your jokes like a shouting blade. Why you trying to kill me, babe? With your lips so tight. Why you trying to steal my breath? When you're down like fire. And I can bury the look at your sticky hair without having to cry, my babe. I could spill this war in its reverse.
I was only able to be here for an hour or so on the Sunday morning, but I did manage to squeeze down a great cappuccino and a couple of donuts while I was looking around at the cars and the motorcycles.
I tried to steal my faith. I shall because you're my hero's breath.
Not only were there amazing custom bikes on site on the day, there was choppers, cafe races, classic motorcycles, the absolute works, but there was also some beautiful classic cars, hot rods, and a wide array of people. Good morning, throttlers. It's a cold but smoky morning here on Botany Bay, and I've got Nola, the street glide, out on the bay, but exciting, I'm going to be answering questions instead of asking them today. We've got Ross here from Biker Talk, a relatively new YouTube channel, which I'm going to share the link for. Tegan, the editor.
Hey guys.
And we've got actually a real camera for a change, and not my tiny little toy cameras. And a bit of lighting. So I'm going to be answering some questions for Biker Talk, and I want everyone to go over and subscribe to it. It's a new channel. It's going to be amazing, and there's already 4 really cool interviews on there, including Ross's wife, which I didn't pick it when I was watching it until halfway through. Anyway, so stick around. I'm going to give you a bit of a BTS on today's shoot, and we'll go from there. 15 years old, and I don't know how to calculate that far back. All right, what a way to end a shoot. Ross and Tegan are taking off now. They've finished, got the Harley here. We've ended up here up at the lookout near Kurnell, and cracker of a day now. The smoke haze is gone. But I can't wait to share that interview with you guys. Let's find some light. There's some light. I can't wait to share that interview with you guys. It's going to be awesome. Such a pleasure to watch a couple of professionals do their job rather than me being a bit of a hack and just making it up as I go along. So I will be sure to share that with you, but most importantly, head over to Biker Talk on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Check out his previous 4 interviews as well. Very interesting people. What a day, but I'm about to open a can of worms. So to get through this, I need a nice drop of Maker's Mark bourbon whiskey, my mother's milk, and we're going to talk about Harley Davidson. The Harley Davidson Electra Glide Revival. Now, it's been a few weeks now, we've seen the images, everyone shared them, everyone's got an opinion, including me, but you might be surprised. So, I've watched a lot of the YouTubers and the motorcycle reviewers around the world talking about the Electra Glide Revival. And to be honest, I haven't heard too many positive words about it yet. It's going to change right here though. So let's have a quick look at the bike before I offer my opinion. We've seen the photos, they've been out for a few weeks now. Most motoring journalists and vloggers alike have all offered their opinion about this bike already. Now, I'm offering my opinion, and remember guys, this is just my opinion, but let's have a look at it first and I'll let you know what I think. So, in brief, let's look at the marketing speech from Harley Davidson itself. It's a numbered edition of 1500, so I'm assuming that's 1500 worldwide, so that does give it a rarity. There is an opportunity that this might increase in value over time because there are a limited amount of them being built and released. So the description is a modern reproduction of the 1969 classic, loaded with premium technology including Reflex Defensive Rider Systems, Apple CarPlay, 114 Milwaukee-Eight engine. This unmistakable silhouette recreates that moment in time with tri-tone paint and period correct badging. So obviously, other than aesthetically looking at it, it appears to be very, very similar to my Street Glide Special that I've got sitting in the garage. Except as you can see, there's a raised seat, a single seat as well. So being in Australia, I don't know exactly, but it looks to me pretty similar to the style of Harley that the American police use, with the raised seat, the panniers that aren't stretched like mine, just a standard style pannier with a brace around it. And in particular, this is a tricolour, so blue, black and white. And I'm pretty sure that it is a black under the tank there. I'm colourblind, so it could be a darker blue, but I'm thinking that it is black. Now, I'm not going to go through the specs because the specs don't matter. It is nonetheless essentially similar to what I've got in my garage. Now, my opinion on it. Now, a lot of the internet talk that I've been watching and reading about this is that people are concerned about the direction that Harley Davidson is taking. They've just released the Pan America, which is an adventure bike, and now they're going back into their roots looking at a retro style big bagger, And are Harley Davidson really listening to their audience? And are they really succeeding in making smart decisions moving into the future of the Harley Davidson brand? Now, a lot of that talk has been negative, but this is where it changes for me. I'm giving Harley Davidson a bit of a shout out and saying that I'm really excited by the way the brand is going. In particular, the Pan America, I think that's an absolute winner. I haven't ridden one, I haven't even seen one in the flesh. So I'm only talking about the idea of it at this stage and the bits and pieces that I've seen. I think the Pan America is great. I want an adventure bike, and if I had the opportunity to get an adventure bike that is good at what it does, and it's got the Harley Davidson badge on it, well, that's a win for me, because I love Harley, I love my Harley, and I love V-twins in particular over parallel twins and other styles of engines. Looking at this, do I like it? I bloody love it. I am so excited by this. I'm a really big fan of retro motorcycles, and looking at this Electra Glide Revival, if I didn't already own a Street Glide Special, this is something that I'd really seriously consider buying. The only downside for me is obviously it's a single seater, and on occasions I put Mrs. Throttle on the back, not very often, but I look at that and that's a really, really beautiful bike. It gives you the classic and retro feel from the late 60s, but it gives you all the modern tech that I've already got and I love. So for me, the Electra Glide Revival is an absolute thumbs up, it's a winner. And to be honest, I can't wait to see what else comes out in the Harley Davidson brand in the next couple of years, the next 1 to 5 years. I'm really, really excited. For those of you giving it a hard time, I respect your opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinions and they've got them for their own reason. However, personally, I love it. I can't wait to see these riding around the streets here in Australia. I hope that some Australians buy some of the 1500 that are available worldwide. And to be honest, if we get in here, I'd love to take one for a ride and share it with you guys. There you go, that's my opinion. Is it controversial? Do you disagree wholeheartedly? Or are you open to the idea that Harley Davidson is heading into a direction like this? And let's face it, I don't think there's one brand in the market right now that's not creating a retro motorcycle, because the money's there. People are buying retro. And business is a business. It doesn't matter how passionate you are about a brand, they need to make a profit for them to stick around. Harley Davidson, good on you guys. I think you're doing really well. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you think. Be nice, guys. You know, it's just my opinion, but I'd love to hear what you think about this new bike. Do you think it's going to be a winner? Do you think Harley are heading in the wrong direction? Comment below, let me know. For now, I'm going to sit back and enjoy my Maker's Mark and enjoy looking at this bike.